It's Wednesday, January 23rd. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. My great friend Jonathan from Facebook says, what do you do if someone shows up in your life and appears to be interested in the things that you have rather than who you are? I know the Bible says to love your neighbor as yourself, also to treat others the way that you want to be treated, but if someone is utterly taking advantage of you, there seems to be no nice way of putting a stop to it. What do you do? Every one of us find ourselves in this situation from time to time. And it's an important decision that we make all the time. Who do we choose to be close to? Who do we choose to friend? And who do we let go? Now, it's a misconception that as a Christian, I'm supposed to be friends with everybody. You know, a friend has to be defined first. A friend is a mutual thing. I love them, they love me, they respect me, I respect them, etc., etc. Now, that doesn't mean I don't love other people. It just means that I don't necessarily consider them as a friend. Excuse me. You know, there are people that will simply just take advantage of you. And can I just say real candidly that I work with the homeless, so I'm really familiar with that. I know there are some homeless people that really enjoy my friendship. I enjoy theirs, and they would not even think of asking me for anything else but the meal that we provide. And then there are others that when I see them coming to eat, I know they're going to hit me up for money or a ride somewhere or a bus fare or money for some fictitious medicine that they need or whatever it is. But I know that there are those kinds of people, and you know, it's frustrating. And I try to be as friendly and nice to them as possible and say, you know, my gift to you today is food. And that's really all that I'm prepared to give. And I think we have to set our boundaries. If I started giving money, my pockets would be dry in no time. They'd be empty. And if I started really responding to all of those requests for rides and everything else, I'd have to hire a bus. You understand what I mean? In other words, you realize what you can and cannot do. And when somebody asks you to go above and beyond something that would be considered a normal friendship thing, then you have to question. Now, does that mean that I wouldn't go the extra mile for a good friend? I would do anything for a good friend. There are people that I've been friends with for, 35, 40 years. And they're still close friends, and I would do anything for them, and I know they would do anything for me. The average person that works with Sanctuary here, that I would consider being part of the Sanctuary staff, average is probably 25 years. That's fantastic, isn't it? You know, that's a lot of life together and a lot of history. And some good, some difficult, we're still there. I love that part. But I know that those people that I would consider difficult, those people that would be very, very needy and almost demand things from me without giving anything in return, those are not my close friends today. Those people came and went. And I realized that it is a choice that I make to decide who's going to be my close friend, who's going to be a friend at all. Now, for Jonathan and those of you that are going through the same thing, you have to decide what you're willing to do as an act of charity. But it's not an act of friendship. Friendship is something else. Charity depends on what you've decided that you can do for someone else. And Jonathan, if you're looking at this person as a friend and they're expecting the same thing of you, and yet he seems to like you only because of the things you can do for him, stuff you can give him, then obviously it isn't a friend. And you have to decide whether that's an act of charity that you're willing to engage in. Now, we're not instructed to give to everybody that needs, because sometimes it isn't really a need. And a lot of times people want something from us because they're too lazy to do it for themselves. that isn't charity. That's almost enabling somebody. But when somebody has a real need, honest need, something that they almost can't get along without, and they're helpless to do something about it themselves, that's a different case. And I know Jonathan, he would respond to that. But this is a different kind of situation. And folks, one of the greatest things in life you will find are true friends. Those people that you can count on, those people that can count on you, the people you have a great relationship with. And it's up to you to make sure that you're inviting those kinds of people that you'll probably have longevity with to be your friend. Charity is another issue, and you have to decide that for yourself. God bless you. Have a great day.